You know that feeling you get when you're just laying in bed, thinking to yourself, and then all of a sudden, that's that midnight motivation. And it happens to all of us. Like, I'll be laying in bed, talking about, like, I'm about to change my life tomorrow. Like, I'm about to wake up, my life's about to change from just doing this one thing. And it happens to all of us. Like, we all have these thoughts, and it all kind of stems from just being unsatisfied with your life. That dissatisfaction, it just sits with you at night because you don't have anything to think about, nothing to latch on to. So the main thing that you want to change in your life just pops in your head, and you start having these thoughts about how you're going to change it. You're about to conquer the world. Like, I'm telling you, I'd be up in the mirror just shadow boxing, like, like I'm about to change my fucking life. Like, when you're laying in bed, you got no distractions, and your brain's free to think. So you're able to just cue in, be more creative, and think about these things. That way, it just stops distracting you. Like, whenever I first started getting into working out and trying to look better, that was the main thing that got me going. Was like I was just laying in bed, and I was like, my brother's really good looking dude. He's fucking jacked. Like, my brother looked insane. He's like, he looks like he's photoshopped. And so I'd be walking around the house. I'm like 120 pounds, just twigged out, super skinny. And my brother's just jacked, looking like he's straight out the military, just fucking superhero. And I'm just like, all right, that shit will get to you. So I'm laying in bed. Start thinking about it. I had some crazy word vomit there, but started thinking about it, and it made me realize, okay, I got to get in the gym too. I don't want to be like the legitimate younger brother or little brother. So I got in the gym. I made me a little game plan. Got some workout routines. Asked him for some help because he was already working out for a little bit before me, and it kind of got me rolling. Got the ball rolling for me, and it set me up for how I am now with the gym and getting up in there all the time, and achieving the goals that I have set for the gym. Same with YouTube, honestly. Like, a lot of it started with midnight motivation. I was like, okay, I already had like this idea in my head of how I was wanting to start a business. I tried so many different things, and then this just seemed fun. And I kind of always wanted to be somebody who made YouTube videos whenever I was younger. So it stuck out to me, and I made this little plan to how I'm gonna start doing it. I just took action on it. Nighttime kind of just tends to be when people start doing like this crazy introspection, start thinking about their goals, their regrets, their dreams, things like that. So that introspection just like triggers a really strong emotional response and gets people in that little midnight motivation little, I guess, just mindset, and they just start planning how they're going to change their life and do all this and that. And then most people, that's the thing, most people never act on it. They just feel that, and the next day it's just gone, and they're back to doing what they were already doing. So if you're like this, and you're wanting to change that, and you want to be somebody who does actually act on it and try to change your life like your brain's literally telling you to at night, first thing you can do is honestly just write it down. Write down what it is, why it excites you, why it makes you feel the way it does, and doing that's going to give you a clear understanding of why you want to do it. You're going to be thinking deeper. Like, if you're just sitting there thinking about it, first of all, you're just going to forget, but second of all, you're not going to think as deeply about it. If you're writing it down, whether it's in your notes, actually writing it down, whatever it is, as you're writing, you're going to be just basically writing down what you're thinking, and it lets you go deeper into why it makes you feel the way it does or why it excites you, and it's going to make you want to act on it even more. So next thing you can do is to immediately take one action. I say immediately because even if it's something small, you're going to ride that momentum into the next day. So it could be something as simple as, like, if you're wanting to get in the gym and get in better shape, like just be more physically fit, just lay your clothes out for the next day, because that one small action, whenever you wake up in the morning and you see those clothes, you're going to be like, oh yeah, I said I was going to start getting in the gym, let me go do that. And that one small action is going to be you already initiating that first step into getting into the gym and doing what you're wanting to do. So doing that, again, is let you ride that momentum, and you're going to be a lot more likely to continue chasing after that motivation and that goal that you have set. Another thing you can do, probably the biggest thing you can do, is in the moment, while you're feeling that motivation at night, is to make a small list of how you're gonna achieve that goal. Like, I say a list as in like an action plan. So it could be, if we're going back to the gym, we'll just keep using the gym as an example. You could write how you're going to achieve that goal. So first of all, maybe buy some new food to start eating, get a new diet. Then set up a workout plan. Make that workout plan. Get a gym membership. Like something simple like that, just really simple steps. And doing that gives you a clear route you need to be taking to get to where you want to get to. Having the workout goal or the workout routine is going to let you know what you need to be doing when you get to the gym. Having the gym membership, it's all self-explanatory, right? But having that set up is going to give you a clear just line of sight of what you need to be doing, and it's going to let you achieve it easier. So the next thing, and it's so important because getting to where you need motivation is you're just never going to do it. So the reason you have this set up, like have that action plan set up, is because the more you do it and you start doing it every day, it becomes routine. And whenever it becomes routine, it's just something you naturally do every day. You don't need motivation to do it because it's something you just already do. You just already do it. It's part of your day. So you don't need to have some just like crazy midnight motivation in order to get in there and like into the gym to start working towards your goal. So once that routine sets in, it just becomes part of who you are, part of your day, and you're gonna actively be working towards that goal without needing to get that spike of dopamine, that spike of motivation that makes you wanna achieve it. You're just gonna be doing it every day already. So doing these things, it's gonna make it just happen. Whether you want to or not, it's part of you now. So it's like you feel like you have to get it done. So doing all this together, it's gonna keep you focused on that goal for a long time rather than just that one night. Because we all get that midnight motivation where that same night we just get so hyped to achieve, but the second we wake up, it's like we just forgot about it. So doing all these things will keep that in mind and keep you thinking about it and make you actually achieve it. Because again, the reason you feel this way is because you're so deeply dissatisfied with your life. You wouldn't be thinking about it if you weren't dissatisfied. If you were satisfied, you wouldn't even have that initial thought of why you're wanting to do this, why you're wanting to do that, because you'd be fulfilled already. But the reason you're having these thoughts is because it's something you genuinely want, you deeply want, and it's your brain trying to tell you that you're working towards it, and if you're not actually working towards it. So it's important to let that thought register, like, okay, I really am dissatisfied. I need to start working on it. Because if you do that, you're going to be taking that first step to that goal, and it'll help you a lot in the future with your future goals. So yeah, I still do it. It helps me out a lot to this day. Whenever I have something new I want to do, work on, I'll be thinking about it at night. I'm like, okay, I need to set up a goal, set up an action plan to get me there. And doing that, I almost always achieve what I'm trying to do. So, got any advice from this video? Appreciate you subscribe. Besides that, see you in the next one.